So my name's Jacob, and I'm also going to UC, like she said. I'm going to UC Berkeley, and I'm going to be studying environmental economics and policy. So yeah, beat Stanford. Sorry. So I'd like to begin with a quote. George Washington Carver once said that reading about nature is fine, but if a person walks in the woods and listens carefully, he can learn more than is in books, for they speak with the voice of God. No matter what you believe, this is basically true. None can escape that feeling of awe that surrounds us when we observe natural wonders, from the intricate details of a dragonfly's wing to a tree that has withstood centuries and will for centuries to come. We can't help but feel small. After all, we are just one piece of this enormous rock hurtling at 67,000 miles an hour through space. The awe is inherent in us. We have a great gift. Some argue that the appreciation for this gift has been lost among my generation, and maybe they're right. I mean, who could blame us? A sofa is certainly more comfortable than a rock. An iPod can certainly bring more pleasing sounds to us than an open forest. Surely our computer screens contain more gratification and wonder than a pine cone or some little insect could. And you won't find out about the gender of some famously anticipated baby, or who got voted off of Survivor, or the Kardashians' latest whatever from looking underneath rocks or listening to birds. With good insulation and air conditioning, why should we care about the environment outside of our living room? I think that argument is a fallacy. It's a fallacy because I am my generation, and TNAT 2013 is my generation. If you talk to these interns, I think you'll find that we care, we appreciate, and we are in awe. Maybe some of us came into TNAT that way already, or maybe some of us came for a free camera. Maybe some of us came because our parents didn't want us goofing off all summer. Or maybe we came for the snacks on orientation night. Regardless of why we joined this program, we all came out with something in common. Awe. You can see that tonight by taking a look at the gallery. I haven't seen it yet, but you'll see that the photographs were not taken without labor. Many of the scenes captured by us may be considered by most people as commonplace, or something that you would walk by without a second glance, but not by these interns. We saw, we kneeled, we lay, we crouched, and we photographed. We took take after take after take, chasing around insects, perfecting the angle on some plant, and getting the focus just right. We captured scenes that struck us. One look at the gallery and you can see that. The awe is inherent. Sometimes it just needs to be unlocked. That's what TNAT does, and that's what Pepperwood does. They did it for me, and they did it for the rest of the interns. That's crucial. In an era of surmounting environmental challenges, a burning ozone, decreased biodiversity, climate change, air pollution, water pollution, ocean acidification, land degradation, to name a few, we need a generation that cares. Will we spend a few extra bucks for local produce? Will we take the time to sort out our trash, our recycle, and our compost? Will we go to the hassle of using a reusable grocery bag? These are all small actions that can add up in a big way, but we need to care. That caring comes from respect, and that respect comes from awe. With so many issues facing us, it is easy to feel powerless. After all, we are so small. Although we are small, it is important to remember the words of French historian Jules Michelet. You are one of the forces of nature. Every single one of us is significant, from the president to an ant. We all have an important role. And maybe with programs like TNAT, we can get a little closer to reestablishing our inherent awe and appreciation for this planet. A truly amazing gift. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not crying, Jesse. Are you crying yet? I'm pretty close.